Hi, this is Peter Schiff for the SchiffGold Friday Market Wrap. And this is probably going to be the shortest market wrap ever delivered on the SchiffGold YouTube channel because I just finished an hour-long live podcast that was devoted a lot towards precious metals, gold and silver. In fact, gold today traded above 3,600 for the first time ever. We didn't close above that milestone, just below it, I think around 35.90, but a 4% gain on the week. Silver also up big, not quite as much as gold, up about 2.8%, not only closing above 40, but closing above 41. And the move continues to be confirmed by the mining stocks. In fact, the GDX is now up 100% year to date. So gold mining stocks have doubled. The price of gold is up 37% so far this year. Of course, the year isn't even over yet. And the price of silver is now up 41%. But I think the fourth quarter, which we haven't even gotten into yet, is likely to be the strongest quarter of the year. And I am very, very confident that now is a good time to buy gold. Was last week a better time? Sure. But if you didn't buy last week, then you got to buy this week. And I know a lot of people, a lot of our customers at SchiffGold, because I've talked to the representatives, and they say people have been reluctant to buy the highs. I pointed this out on today's podcast on my main YouTube channel. You got to buy the highs. If you don't buy the highs, you ain't buying, right? And the longer you wait to buy the high, the higher the high you're going to buy. So the best thing is to just buy, get rid of your dollars. They are going a lot lower. The dollar index that was down big today is on the verge of collapse. The reason that the dollar is going to collapse, the reason that gold and silver prices are going to soar, and not just for the rest of this year, but for many years to come. I went over all of those reasons on the podcast I just finished. And so I don't want to repeat myself. So what I am going to encourage everybody to do today, and it's not that I'm going to be giving up on the SchiffGold market wrap. And by the way, last week's podcast, I think we had about 50,000 people that watched it and only 18,000 subscribers. So if you watch one of these YouTube videos, make sure at the end of the video, subscribe to the channel. We got to build up the subscribers. I can't have just 18,000. It's kind of embarrassing. So make sure that if you're not a subscriber to this YouTube channel, you subscribe. But you got to go to my other YouTube channel, my main one that has close to 600,000 subscribers. And if you're not one of the subscribers, then you got to subscribe there too. But during that 1 hour podcast, I laid out why I am so bullish in particular right now. And I know it's an hour, but you got to listen to the entire thing because the most important stuff I save for last, right? So not that the stuff earlier on isn't important. It's all important. But the new information that I think is going to drive this leg of the bull market to unimaginable heights, how high I think the price of gold is going to go and the price of silver. The catalyst for that move is what I discussed in the final 20 minutes of that hour-long podcast. But you gotta listen to the whole thing. So we're going to put the link in this video and in the description. So as soon as I finish talking, which I'm about to do, the next thing that you do, other than maybe go to the SchiffGold website and buy yourself some more gold and silver, don't wait for Monday, because again, we could gap up. Just like last week, I said that we'd gap above 40 in silver, and we did. And I said we'd gap above 3,500 in gold, and we did, right? We gapped above 3,500 on Monday. We could gap above 3,600 next Monday. So don't wait. Buy now. And after you're finished buying, right, go click the link on this YouTube video and go watch the entire 1 hour podcast that I just recorded. And if you're not convinced now to buy more gold and silver, by the time you finish listening to that podcast, you will be. So bye for now and have a great weekend.